State Fair Junior Beef Show, Parade of Female Champions. Beginning yesterday morning, we started off with the Maintainer Show, and coming in right now is a heifer that is owned by Elizabeth Heaton, an April female, and Elizabeth is from Stark County. The Reserve Maintainer was shown by Haley Haberback. Entry number 24, May the 3rd is the birth date on the female. Haley Haberback is from Henry County. Put your hands together and give her a round of applause as they're going through for our Maintainer cattle. If they're your breed, you need to support them. Shorthorn Plus is coming in next. Derek Humphrey coming in at this point in time. Thank you, Cindy. Champion for the Shorthorn Pluses. Derek is from Lee County with an April 7th female. The Reserve in the Shorthorn Plus belongs to Abby Lashmet. ID number 30, and that was a February 22nd female from Scott County. Congratulate all of our Shorthorn Plus exhibitors with a round of applause. Low percentage Semisols followed next. Kyle McManus came out on top as the champion. A March 20th female from Rock Island County. Followed closely by Gary Wynn as the Reserve champion from Mercer County with an April 1. Give your Semitol exhibitors a round of applause. In the Canina Show, Lucas Wisniewski was the champion with an April 22nd female. Lucas lives in Stark County. Followed again by Haley Haberback with a March 17th female. Congratulations, Haley, on your two reserves. Give the Canina exhibitors a round of applause. Great set of cattle in that show, that's for sure. All over the breed champion coming in at this point in time, shown by Elizabeth Heaton. That's a March 20th heifer from Stark County. Elizabeth was followed closely by Taylor Adcock with the Reserve from Christian County. Taylor's black heifer is a June 2nd female. Give all of our AOB champions a round of applause. Our Land of Lincoln champions were shown by Ryan Fogel and Christina Short of Woodford and Mason County with our Belden Galloways. Thank you for participating, representing the Land of Lincoln in the All Other Breeds division. Main and Jew cattle came in next, and again the champion was owned by Lucas Wisniewski. That's a September female that came in from Stark County, and the Reserve was owned by Elizabeth Heaton, a May 4th heifer from last year, also from Stark County. Congratulations to those two. Our Land of Lincoln champions in the Main and Jew show was shown by Seth Purcell of Fayette County and Avery Wayner of Hancock County. Give all of our Main and Jew exhibitors a round of applause. It's a long trade, but it'll be through in a moment. Coming in next are our white cattle, the Charlotte cattle. Champion belongs to Trent Birchie with an 11-26-11 female from Livingston County. The Reserve was shown by Ashley Moore from Jersey County. Those are also our Land of Lincoln champions in our Charlotte division. Congratulations, good support for them. In the limousine show, Grant Malone was the champion and the Reserve. First of all, his March 2nd female, and then his September 26th female. Grant is from Knox County. The Land of Lincoln champion was shown by Kyle Height of Sangamon County, and the Reserve limousine was shown by Dominic Rupert of Montgomery County. Appreciate them. Give all of our limousine exhibitors a round of applause. Champion in the Red Angus show goes to Morgan Kramer of Fayette County. That's a March 26th female. She's leading in here in the Red Angus division, followed by Cagney Collins' heifer from Livingston County. That's a May female that's going through. The Land of Lincoln champion was also shown by Cagney Collins of Livingston County. And the Reserve Land of Lincoln is shown by Megan Fitzgerald. Give our Red Angus exhibitors a round of applause. Good cattle in that show as we finished up day one. We appreciate the Illinois Hereford Queen, Miss Burns, coming to be with us today. As she comes into the ring today, she is followed by Trent Ray from the first champion of this morning. That is a September 9th female. Trent is from Warren County. Cagney Collins had the Reserve and the champion Land of Lincoln, and that is from Livingston County. That's a January 27th female coming in this afternoon. And the reserve Pole Hereford was shown by Gabrielle Torrance of McDonough County with a July female. A great Pole Hereford show to start the day. Would you put your hands together, appreciate them and what they did today, the great Pole Hereford cattle that came from the state of Illinois. Next is our Hereford champion, and our Hereford princess is coming in at this time. Champion and our Land of Lincoln was shown by Corbin Collins from Livingston County, a February 24th female. Reserve champion was Rhett Louderman with a senior heifer. Senior yearling, bring her on in. Rhett from McDonough County. Morgan Louderman showed our reserve Land of Lincoln from McDonough County with a March female as well. A good Hereford show today, very deep. The Angus show, we had over 100 head of Angus cattle shown today, and we appreciate the Illinois Angus Queen coming in with us at this point in time. All of the Evanettes and the Princess did a great job of supporting us today. Champion in Land of Lincoln belongs to Gabrielle Lemonager of Kankakee County, a January yearling of this year. And the reserve in Land of Lincoln was shown by Chase Anderson, a September female from Edgar County. Give your Angus exhibitors a round of applause, and the Angus breeders who do a great job here in the state of Illinois. Right after lunch, we went into the Simmental show, and Daniel Harrell came out on top with an April 10th female from Hancock County. The reserve was shown by Carson Welsh, a March female from McDonough County. Our Land of Lincoln champions was shown by Drew DeClerc of Madison County with a September female, and Riley Darrer with a January heifer from Rock Island County in a really good Simmental show. And last but certainly not least, the last breed of the day that we had today was the Shorthorn division. Champion went to James Johnson from Sangamon County with an April heifer. April 22 is the birth date on that female. Joshua Lorenz had the reserve and the champion Land of Lincoln from Kankakee County. And Stacy Lorenz had the reserve champion Land of Lincoln. Put your hands together for all of our Shorthorn winners, all of our winners out before you with a great set of cattle that we have with you today. As judges Kevin and Sheila Jensen are beginning to view the cattle, I'm going to turn the microphone over to Paul Walker to talk to us about our sponsors for this great Supreme Championship show.
Thank you. Again this year, the 7th annual Joe Walker Supreme Champion Heifer Drive will be giving cash awards, $5,000 savings bond to the Supreme Champion, a $2,500 savings bond to the Reserve Champion. Third place heifer overall gets a $2,000 savings bond, fourth gets $1,500, and fifth gets $1,000. In addition, Land of Lincoln will be offered a $500 cash award, and Reserve Land of Lincoln a $200 cash award. This began in honor of Jill Walker, who was a show mom like many of you sitting here, and she believed that quality time was best given to your youngsters working with a livestock project in the barn. We want to thank our sponsors again for the awards that are possible. Our gold sponsors were the Paul Walker family, Dwyer Cattle Services, American Livestock, Harding & Harding, Cardinal Cattle Company, Scheidt Cattle Company, James F. Bessler Incorporated Livestock Vitality Insurance. Our silver sponsors are Cindy Cagwin Johnston, Prairie View Farm, Houston Veterinary Service, Bob John Angus, Derner Farms, Lauderman Cattle Company, Dare Farms, Dave Cox Cattle, Line Family Cattle, Ryan Cattle Company. Our bronze sponsors who gave $200 were Hobbs Angus, Rutledge Farms, The Show Circuit, Sunbird Farms, Lorenzen Farms, MJF Shorthorns, Keyswater Angus, Heaton Show Cattle, Frankenreiter Cattle, Foster Family Cattle, Jeff and Lori Wisniewski, Fleming Show Cattle, Midwest Marketer, and you too could be a sponsor for next year's if you just see Bob and Kathy Dwyer. Let's show our support for these sponsors with a round of applause. Put our hands together. Without them, this would not be possible. About 8 years ago, this was a one-day heifer show. It has grown into 2 full days of show heifers for our young people. This is quite an accomplishment. We should thank Bob and Kathy Dwyer for having the foresight foresight to establish this kind of an award. With that, let's show our appreciation once more for our sponsors and Bob and Kathy Dwyer. Thank you.
So as we move into our Supreme Champion Drive and our Supreme Champion Land of Lincoln Female Drive, we're bringing to a close the heifer competition at the 2013 Illinois State Fair. We just want to pause for a moment and take a minute to reflect on a meeting of all of our work over these past, not only over the past few days here in Springfield, but the work that has taken place to make this event possible. On behalf of the family of a dear friend and shorthorn enthusiast, I ask that we take a minute to think about all that goes on to bring us to this point. The selection of the projects, the hours that go into those projects, and the family time spent getting these projects to this point. Perhaps you're standing in the middle of the ring right now with that champion heifer, or perhaps you stood second in class to that champion heifer, or perhaps you stood lower in class. The important point is to remember that no matter where you stood in this show, that there was a family that helped support you along that journey. It's one of those families that's responsible for our Supreme Champion Land of Lincoln Female Award, as well as the Mary Lou Kearns Memorial Trophy. Just over a year ago, Mary Lou succumbed to the scourge of cancer. But in her passing, she gained her wings and earned her rewards. Mary Lou was a consummate shorthorn and junior exhibitor enthusiast, a vivacious individual who lived each day to the fullest, as we should too. And she dedicated herself to her friends and family. Her contagious laughter and radiant smile could be seen and heard across the show ring, not only at local and state, but national events. For those who knew Mary Lou, you gave thanks for having such a devoted friend and companion. For those who didn't have the opportunity to know Mary Lou, you missed the opportunity to know how tenacity and positive thinking can impact the fight against cancer, and the learning and will to live to provide comfort and peace to those around us, and those she felt, and those she left behind. Those who knew her best will recall those happy times and those great fun-filled memories. While we miss seeing Mary Lou in the manner we're used to, we also know she's smiling down and cheering on each one of us, not only today, but throughout each day in our life challenges and blessings. So on behalf of the Kearns family, the exhibitor of the Supreme Champion Land of Lincoln Female will receive the Mary Lou Kearns Traveling Trophy along with a $250 cash award in memory of Mary Lou, funded by her family and friends. Let's congratulate all these winners out here with our Land of Lincoln champions competing for this award.
ladies and gentlemen, it's been a privilege and a pleasure to work and to watch Kevin and Sheila Jensen, friends of the Beef Association, friends of the beef producers, great Hereford people across the world. They have a lot of friends and neighbors, and we include them now. Would you put your hands together and give them a round of applause for doing a great job here for us and for our teenagers here in the state of Illinois.
Well, all I can say is wow. Game's on, game day's on, kids got their game faces on. That's what I tell my kids when we get ready to show. You only got one shot, you're in the Supreme. They pick 5, you gotta be ready. You gotta have your game on, you gotta be ready. And these kids and these heifers are all ready, they're well presented. I'm really proud to be here, and I'm proud of the heifers we have picked. It was kind of hard for me to watch them walk around and they're talking about that lady who lost her bout of cancer. I'm not going to cry, but I had a bad scare this winter and I fought it. And our goal was be normal, keep everything going to the family the same, and we're going to beat it. That's what we said every day. We're just going to beat it. And we did. I got a diagnosis cancer-free. I'm hoping to stay that way. Don't want to bring anything personal into this, but when you got a family and kids and they love to show, it's tough. And I'm just really honored to be asked, and I'm just damn glad I'm here to do it. And we're going to pick our champion.
I'm not real sure I can say anything after Sheila just spoke, but it's all about family, folks. You are family, and we're all family with you, but showing cattle is competitive. It's fun. We sometimes get a little over-competitive, but it's family, and thank God we live in America. We'll pick your champions. Thank you.
Congratulations, Trent. Reserve goes to the champion Angus and Gabrielle Lemonager. Congratulations to them. Give us just a minute. We'll bring in reserve champions for both of those. Reserving the full division from this morning is Aggie Collins. The reserve from the Angus division is Chase Anderson. Gabrielle is grand champion Landon Lincoln overall as well.
Watch out, yeah, I know.
From the first class of yesterday morning, champion goes to Elizabeth Eaton in the maintainer division. Congratulations for our third place there. Third place overall to Elizabeth Eaton with the champion maintainer. Coming in will be the reserve Haley Haberback from Henry County. Champion in the high percentage scimitar is entry number 18, and that is Daniel Harrell from Hancock County. That's our 4th place. Carson Welch will be coming in from McDonough County. We are reserved land and Lincoln overall too. Congratulations. Thank you for coming and participating today.